Hello and welcome to By the Numbers. I'm FM Tahiti and I hope you're all doing well. We're getting towards the tail end of the season now, so it's kind of time to start making sure we don't bottle it, basically. I think that's about it, really. Since the last episode, where were we? Where were we indeed? It's good, isn't it? Can't remember. Banbridge? We played Banbridge, didn't we? That's it. It's a great start. We beat Moyola Park afterwards 2-1, even though we were a man down, but it's only for a minute or two. And then we managed to beat Notbreda 2-1. This was a pretty important one because Notbreda was second at the time, so this let us extend our kind of lead. Then we lost on penalties again to a side in the division above us, the Ballyclare and the Championship. Again, they were generally better than us. They did deserve probably to win that one in full time, but we held on and just dragged out the pain. Then we drew 1-1 with Port Stewart in the league, and then immediately afterwards we had them in the Intermediate Cup and we beat them 2-0. I wish that had been the other way around, because as it currently stands, we've got 6 games left. We'll try and get 2 into this episode. And we're 6 points clear of Notbreda, and Dundela and Tobermore are just behind. So we're playing Tobermore now. Already sorted out the squad. Playing Tobermore now, and hopefully when we play them, we beat them. By doing so, we wouldn't knock them out of the title race, but we should put enough distance between us and them that it would take a complete collapse for them to overtake us. So it'd just be 2 other teams that we have to worry about. Not much in the way of kind of changes to the squad. The main one that's happened is Mabin, who was our kind of youth backup for the defensive midfielder position. Get that out. We were training to be a defensive midfielder because he wasn't one naturally. Got picked up by Backgone Devlin. Oh, so close. Mabin got picked up by, I think it was Ballymoney United, so a non-league team. I did offer him a slightly improved contract, but like 10 quid, somewhere there wasn't much money. And he had managed to make a few league starts. He made about 8 league appearances by this point, a couple in the cup. Mainly all from the bench, apart from the cup ones. But he's getting some game time, but he left. So that's left us hoping that McGreevy holds on. Oh, Devlin, so unlucky. See that against the foot of the post. Yes, that left us, or leaves us, without that cover there, but we've always got a defender we can put in there instead or something like that. We can plug the gaps till the end of the season if we need to. I was looking around at various other players as well and noticed that Dempster, who used to have a striker briefly, was on a free. I put in for him, offered him a really good contract, like £60 per appearance, and he decided he wanted to come to us, and then I chickened out and thought, well, actually, got Bonis, Devlin, Hunter, and McGuckin, and they're all doing reasonably well. I'm quite happy with Hunter and McGuckin as a kind of backup pairing. So I didn't want to kind of disrupt that, especially because I looked at him and he got signed by Limavady when he left us, and I think he scored about 6 goals in the Championship, and then didn't play anything last season and got released. So I don't think we're missing out. Like, if we get promoted, which is still the aim currently, he wouldn't really improve the team vastly, I don't think. So we've left him for the moment. I have been doing lots of scouting of players, so I can see how we can improve next season. I did have a look at what kind of contracts we could offer. We can still only offer the kind of appearance fee-based ones, and some of them want really big appearance fees, bigger than the ones we gave Rooney back earlier on in the kind of save. So I just kind of avoided it. I'll hold on and see what happens to us if we actually get promoted. Garrett has been coming on to play a few games. He got a goal on his debut, which was quite nice. They call 3 subs at this point. Let's take Bonis off McGuckin because he does quite well as a target man. Garrett got a goal, been involved in some stuff when he's been playing. I think if we end up with a draw, it looks reasonably fair if we had a draw. We have come very close a couple of times, but overall, I think it'd probably be fair. Thinking about the XG and stuff like that, the draw would kind of do us. It would mean that if the other teams pick up points, we still have a little bit of a gap. We don't give up too much ground with a draw. I was worried that was going in. I would obviously much prefer a win there. Some of my players are starting to get quite tired now. I think we are running them down towards the end of the season. And even though they're only sort of doing part-time training, I have to give some of them some rests from their part-time training. Just get it out properly and keep it out. Oh, interesting save. It looks like it's going to be a draw for this one, which will do us for the moment, to be honest. Yeah. We start to edge it, but that'll do us. Let's have a quick check of the table. I'll say unlucky. Try and keep them generally happy. See, Dundela lost, but Knockbreda won. So we're only 4 points ahead of Knockbreda. And so we'll come back for the next match in just a second, which will be against Armagh. Okay, we're back for the Armagh match. And I've just realised if we win this one, it'll take us to 40 points, which would be a nice kind of landmark for us. Just generally looks okay. There's not really anyone on the bench you want to bring through. Bring in Gordon for Garrett. And Gordon's a little bit more tired. He's got a bit more experience than Garrett does, which we can call on, I think. But that is about it for the moment. I brought McGuckin back in for a bit instead of Reese. Just give him a bit of game time. Do wish we could have more subs and have them both on the bench. We'll see how this goes. Now for a 4-4-2, to check the table, see where they are actually. See the table. That's not one of the tables. They're 6th, 26 points. Ray, massive clearance. We had a fan day recently as well, which went down. Had 290 people turn up. So apparently our attendances should take a bit of a boost from that. Obviously we're away today, so it doesn't really make a difference, but I imagine we'll have one of the higher attendances still in the league, probably second for average attendance. We're still leaking money, but in worse situations, definitely. Oh, Ray. Ray's done that a couple of times recently, where he's had a bad first touch, or he's kept on a ball that he's not been able to then control, and they've got it back. I think Clark might have to replace him for a little bit. Crusaders were sniffing around Clark as well. They wanted to take him on trial. I just said no. I need him here. Robinson almost through there. A little bit of fancy footwork. Tommy Ray does love to pick up yellow cards as well, though. Which I'm generally okay with as long as they don't get sent off. Armagh have been doing alright the first half an hour or so. Not much else going on. I get a bit frustrated. Bonus has made a few mistakes apparently. We've only had 3 shots. Oh yeah, let's tell them I'm far from pleased. Fire him up. Let's put him on Clark for Ray. See how that does us. Oh, that's a bit of a mess there. I think if we're not careful, we're going to lose this one. Go on, young Gullon. There we go. Oh, Devlin's through. Oh, almost. Keeper just got to it. He was placing his shot. Bonis was just behind it. Get creative. Yeah, they love it. I'm not quite sure what that means in real terms, what I've just told them to do, but some nerves slipping in. Make some subs. Let's bring Downey on for the now nervous Cockcroft. Let's bring on Gordon instead of Warwick for some fresh legs, and that's us done. Don't really want to change the strikers round. Well, I can't now anyway, but I want to trust them to get the job done. The counter's on. We're not well positioned for this. Saved in the end. That looks like another draw. So we're dropping points. We've dropped 4 points in these 2 games. Bonis trying his best. Oh, drop more than 4 points. Drop 5. I mean, they did deserve it. They have been better than us. It's been an uncharacteristically poor match. Almost got ahead to that. Oh, lost it again. Cleared just. That's disappointing. It looks like we're crumbling a little bit. Don't know if this is a morale thing, a tiredness thing. Tactical foul there to stop the move. It could be players being unsettled. There's bids in for Downey, Bonis, players like that recently. Oh, that's disappointing. Now it's only a 1 point gap. So I'll probably play these 2 matches off camera, and then we'll see where we are for the last 3. And see what the run-in is like for that. We've got to play Armagh again in the Intermediate Cup soon. 10 hours without scoring. That's not like Devlin. Doesn't feel like it's been that long. I think that's right. There's 6 games, I guess. 6 lots of 90 minutes. Yeah, it's about that. Oh well. Can I do a team meeting? Would that help? The atmosphere's all good. I don't really need to do much about this. He's not happy. Cool. I can't really get rid of him yet. Oh well. We'll come back for the next lot of matches and see how we're doing. Hopefully we've not completely lost it. I'm not sure what we would do to kind of stop it. We've not got many really experienced players, so we'll have to just try and grind out some results now. We're still in a position of relative strength. Everyone supports me. Nobody opposes me. Good. Right, I'll see you for the next episode. Thanks very much for watching.